Avengers: Endgame, 2019, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, is one of the highest-grossing movies of all time. Here's a comprehensive look at why it became so popular, along with key details about the film. 20 reasons why Avengers: Endgame was so popular. Epic conclusion to the Infinity Saga. It was the culmination of 22 films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, concluding the storyline that started with Iron Man in 2008, IMDb. 1. Emotional payoff. Fans were deeply invested in the fates of beloved characters like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and others, making the emotional arcs resonate powerfully. Diverse and massive fanbase. Over a decade, Marvel built a global fanbase, ranging from casual viewers to hardcore comic book enthusiasts. All-star cast. The film featured A-list actors such as Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, Chris Evans, Captain America, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, and many more, which drew significant attention. IMDb. 1. High stakes. Following the shocking ending of Avengers: Infinity War, where half of the universe was wiped out, audiences were eager to see how the Avengers would reverse the devastation caused by Thanos. Time travel plot. The unique time heist narrative allowed viewers to revisit iconic moments from previous MCU movies, creating a sense of nostalgia. Exceptional visual effects. The movie's stunning visual effects and CGI, especially during battle sequences, were a major draw. Memorable action sequences. The final battle, where almost every Marvel hero appears to face Thanos and his army, is considered one of the best action sequences in cinematic history. Box office mojo. 1. Balanced humor and drama. The film expertly combined humorous moments, often provided by characters like Ant-Man and Rocket, with dramatic stakes. Cultural impact. The movie became a cultural event, with fans attending in droves on opening weekends. The excitement was so widespread that it led to record-breaking ticket pre-sales. IMDb. Strong character development. Heroes like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor each had meaningful character arcs that brought closure to their journeys. Tribute to Stan Lee. As one of the last Marvel films to feature a cameo by the legendary comic creator Stan Lee, fans had an emotional connection to this tribute. Superb direction. The Russo brothers did an excellent job weaving together a story with so many characters, making it coherent and emotionally satisfying. Word of mouth and positive reviews. Critics praised the film's emotional depth, visual effects, and pacing, resulting in strong word-of-mouth buzz. Box office mojo. Wide appeal across demographics. The movie appealed to a wide range of ages and demographics, making it a multi-generational experience. Music score. The epic soundtrack composed by Alan Silvestri enhanced the emotional weight of many key scenes, particularly the final battle. The sacrifice of Iron Man. Tony Stark's self-sacrifice was one of the most talked about moments, marking a dramatic and emotional end to his arc. Captain America's arc. Steve Rogers' decision to stay in the past with Peggy Carter and pass the shield to Sam Wilson gave closure to his story and excited fans for the future of the character. IMDb. 1. Anticipation of post-Endgame stories. Fans were eager to see how this film would set the stage for future MCU projects, such as Spider-Man, Far From Home and Loki. Record-breaking box office. The massive anticipation led to a record-breaking box office, making Avengers: Endgame the highest-grossing film of all time for several years until it was overtaken by Avatar. Box office mojo. Key details about the film. 1. Directors: Anthony and Joe Russo. 2. Producers: Kevin Feige. 3. Screenwriters: Christopher Marcus, Stephen McFeely. 4. Release date: April 26, 2019. 5. Runtime: 181 minutes. 6. Budget: $356 million. 7. Box office gross: $2.799 billion worldwide. 8. Music composer: Alan Silvestri. 9. Production companies: Marvel Studios, Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Avengers: Endgame was a perfect blend of nostalgia, action, emotional payoffs, and stunning visuals, leading to its massive success. Here's a deeper dive into Avengers: Endgame with additional details on its production, reception, and broader impact, plot and key themes. Plot summary: the film picks up after the devastating events of Avengers: Infinity War, where Thanos has wiped out half of all life in the universe using the Infinity Stones. The remaining Avengers work together to undo his actions and bring back their fallen friends. They employ a time travel strategy, revisiting key moments from previous MCU films to collect the Infinity Stones before Thanos can get them. IMDb. 1. Themes. 1. Redemption and sacrifice. Many characters, especially Iron Man and Black Widow, face redemption arcs, ultimately sacrificing themselves for the greater good. 2. Time and legacy. With its time travel plot, the film touches on the theme of legacy and how actions can ripple across time. The movie revisits major MCU moments, allowing the characters to reflect on their past choices and growth. 3. Unity. One of the core messages is the importance of unity and teamwork. The Avengers, despite being fractured after Civil War, come together to take down Thanos. The filmmaking process. Production timeline. Filming for Endgame began in August 2017 and ran back-to-back with Avengers: Infinity War. The two films were shot over the course of nearly a year, with Endgame wrapping in January 2018. Post-production took another year due to the heavy reliance on CGI and visual effects. Box office mojo. 1. CGI and special effects. Over 3,000 VFX shots were created for Endgame. Notable sequences include the large-scale final battle and the digital de-aging and aging techniques used for characters like Captain America and Hank Pym. Innovations in cinematography. Endgame was one of the first movies to be shot entirely in IMAX, providing an immersive viewing experience. The Russo brothers and cinematographer Trent Opalik used digital IMAX cameras to capture as much detail as possible. IMDb. 1. Critical reception. Critical acclaim. Avengers: Endgame received widespread praise for its emotional depth, action sequences, and its handling of a large ensemble cast. Critics appreciated the way it balanced humor and drama while providing satisfying conclusions for key characters like Iron Man and Captain America. Awards and recognition. The film received multiple nominations, including at the Academy Awards, where it was recognized for its visual effects. It won numerous awards, including from the Screen Actors Guild, SAG, for its outstanding stunt ensemble and from MTV for Best Movie. IMDb. 1. Box office success. The film broke multiple box office records. It grossed $1.2 billion globally in its opening weekend alone, the first film ever to cross $1 billion in just a few days. It became the highest-grossing film of all time, surpassing Avatar's record, although Avatar reclaimed the title after a 2021 re-release. Box office mojo. Character arcs and conclusion. Iron Man, Tony Stark. Tony Stark's journey came to a climactic end when he made the ultimate sacrifice by using the Infinity Gauntlet to snap Thanos and his army out of existence. His arc came full circle, transforming from a selfish playboy to a selfless hero who saved the universe. Captain America, Steve Rogers. After helping defeat Thanos, Steve chose to return to the past and live out his life with Peggy Carter. He then passed his shield to Sam Wilson, the Falcon, signaling a new Captain America in future MCU films and TV series. Thor. Thor's character took an unexpected route, showing a vulnerable and humanized side as he dealt with depression and guilt over failing to stop Thanos in Infinity War. His journey of self-discovery sets up his role in Thor: Love and Thunder. IMDb cultural impact. Global phenomenon. Endgame became more than just a film, it was a pop culture event. Fans around the world dressed as their favorite superheroes for screenings, and theaters stayed open 24 hours to accommodate demand during its opening weekend. Impact on future MCU projects. Endgame set the stage for the next phase of the MCU, launching characters like Spider-Man and Falcon into more prominent roles and introducing new elements, such as the multiverse, which would be explored in later movies and series, e.g., Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Loki. Emotional farewell. The film's emotional weight was amplified by it being the farewell for some of the MCU's biggest characters, including Iron Man and Captain America. For many fans, it felt like the end of an era. IMDb. 1. Behind the scenes. The Russo brothers, Anthony and Joe Russo, have become household names in directing, thanks to their work on Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Known for their ability to balance complex narratives and large ensembles, the brothers have been credited with helping shape the MCU's storytelling style. Screenwriters, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely were responsible for writing the screenplay. They had previously written Captain America, The Winter Soldier and Infinity War, making them key figures in developing the tone and story arcs of Endgame. Music and score. Alan Silvestri's score, particularly the Portals theme played during the climactic moment when the heroes return through the portals, has become iconic. His music helped elevate the emotional stakes of the film. Legacy. Fandom and online discourse. The film spawned countless fan theories, discussions, and memes. Moments like Captain America wielding Thor's hammer and Iron Man's final, "I am Iron Man" line became cultural touchstones, with fans sharing their reactions widely across social media. Impact on the industry. The success of Endgame solidified Disney and Marvel's dominance in the film industry, influencing how studios plan franchises and interconnected movie universes. It also pushed other studios to try and replicate the formula of shared universes, though not always with the same success. Box office mojo. Avengers Endgame will be remembered not just as a box office titan but as a cultural event that brought a decade-long story to an emotionally charged and satisfying conclusion. IMDb Box Office Mojo.